My 4-H connection, I guess, goes way back. My parents were real active 4-H members. My dad was state 4-H president years ago, and my mom and dad met at state 4-H conservation camp. And we always looked forward to the opportunity to be in 4-H when we got older. And the name of the 4-H club was the Wittenberg Winners, and that was in Jasper County. Favorite projects, the dairy project, our whole family was involved in it, and that was something we always aspired to have. But I think woodworking was probably one of the ones that I enjoyed the most. I always seemed to be motivated to do it, but probably the biggest thing was I had the chance to work with both of my grandfathers. And they were excited to work with me with it, and it's something I've continued throughout my life. And now that I'm retired, I have the chance to do a lot more of it and share that with other family members. I have a daughter and son, and got them into 4-H club, and we ended up with 30 rabbits underneath our deck, and we had a very successful rabbit program. The things that they learned from giving presentations and leading meetings and leadership responsibilities of service, I think those things have continued in their life, and I think they've both been very successful in what they do today, and I think 4-H has had an important part of that. I think the lessons that I think of the most, one was loyalty. I was loyal to my employer for 42 years, and I think it certainly benefited me, but being loyal to them also meant being loyal to the customers that I worked with, and I think that paid me back several times over in just the relationships that I had with them. The other was service. My mother and my grandparents, I think, really were the examples of service, and they really encouraged that as we grew up, and then it carried on through 4-H, and it took it to a different level. My position at the bank was really one of service, and that's the way I viewed it, and that was certainly learned in 4-H. The bank had been looking for some way to be active in a scholarship program. That's when we came up with the idea that we would work with the foundation, make a contribution to the foundation that would be used for leadership grants. We've developed a great relationship with a number of students. We've hired some of those students to be part of Hills Bank, and it's great to see some of the individuals that weren't involved in 4-H before now become 4-Hers through the program that we provided. I think one of the things that always impresses me is there is a certain passion, and whether that passion is about being a leader, whether that passion is about how they take care of their livestock. If you want somebody that is approaching life with a certain amount of passion, those are some things that they gained out of 4-H, and it provides them the opportunity to do that. I think as you look at a lot of the leaders throughout our schools, throughout the state, many of them can go back and take a look at their 4-H experience. And so if we pull out those individuals and can go ahead and share that through the rest of our schools across the state, I think our opportunities can be great.